guys. I know it's been a while since I've filmed or uploaded any videos. I just got really sick over the holidays and it's literally January 21st and I'm still freaking sick. It sucks, and yeah, I think my body just doesn't do well in the cold. I mean, like, I've lived here my whole life, so I have no idea how the heck I ever got through any winter, which has been insane in New York. Like, today was literally 5 degrees outside. But I recently noticed that my skin has just been off the wall. Like, it has just been crap. I've been just breaking out, like, here and there. I'm not the type of person to break out, like, ever. Well, I'll have like one pimple here or there, but like just like mini breakouts, and I've just been, my skin has just been so dry, and I definitely think it's the cold weather and then my immune system and just like everything. But anyway, so I recently went shopping at Sephora and Ulta because I wanted to get new products that were gonna work in the winter time for me. And I just needed just new things for my face. You know, sometimes you just have to like hit the refresh button. You know, just like you change your clothes every season, you should definitely swap out your makeup because, you know, like just your skin gets just so different and it has to like adjust to the weather. So anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys what I bought. So the first place I went to was Ulta, just because it has like a range of things, and I just sort of like whatever I don't get at Ulta, I know I'll definitely pick up at Sephora. Anyway, a lot of this stuff I opened already, but I put it back in the box just for this video. So I started off with eyebrow products because just like I just been wanting to change my eyebrow routine a little bit. I usually use the Brow, which is great. It's a great product. I just felt like the brush started getting all weird, and it was just getting kind of annoying to have to like dip it in the cream gel and whatever. So, and I'm a klutz. I would lose my head if it wasn't attached to my body, so I had to like switch it off because I just keep losing it. I can't keep track of anything. So I switched over to Precisely My Brow, and I bought the small one just because I like to carry stuff around and whatever. Like, I guess like I can carry this one in my purse and have this one at home sometimes, you know. But it comes in this little box. The mini one doesn't have the spoolie, which I was like super pissed about. Like, I was like, I don't care if it's a mini, just make it smaller and put the little spoolie there. But anyway, it's just a pencil, which is annoying. So hopefully you have a spoolie. I have one, so I'm like, whatever. Like, I mean, it kind of defeats the purpose of like the whole attaching part, like the problem I was trying to solve. But whatever, I'm just gonna try to see if this works out. If not, I'll exchange it and just get the large one. The second thing I got was this 24-hour brow setter by Benefit as well. So it's pretty much this pretty little silver container, and it's so cute, and it's just clear gel. A huge problem with me after filling my brows is that since my brows are so long, like the hairs, they kind of like just like don't look like they're combed or like they're really filled in right. Like, I don't know, it just doesn't really give me like a clean look. So I really needed this, and so far I like it. The next thing I picked up, which I'm not really going to go into too much detail with this, is a bunch of like Morphe brushes. I kind of really like their brushes, so I just bought, like, I already have a lot at home, so I was like, alright, I'm just gonna buy a bunch of things that I need, that I know I need. So I bought a bunch of like then I bought this fluff brush. This is the M527 because I just needed something to kind of like wipe away my setting powder. Like, I have a couple, but not as big as this one. This one is just, it wipes it away so much better. I've just been on the search for the perfect red lipstick, and I know in the winter time a lot of people like to wear like neutral colors and stuff like that, and like browns and burgundies, but I felt like I needed some like motivation or some, I don't know, like the sun. But anyway, I bought this color. It's like the perfect red, and it has like a little bit of like an orange tone as well. And I think the problem with me, because I have fuller lips, is that like when I buy red lipstick, I kind of tend to look a little bit more clowny. So I just felt like, okay, you know, like this is perfect. I tried it on and it was just so pretty. This is called Be Legendary. Again, it's by SMASHBOX and everything. Then I got a new setting spray. I've been using the MAC one, which I like, but I kind of, I don't know, it's not my favorite. Like, I just don't feel like it really sets my makeup as the way that I would like it. So this one, I like tried it on in the store right away and I knew. I mean, sometimes you just know what's gonna work for your face and like the type of skin you have, but this is like amazing. Like it smells amazing and like, I don't know, I even ate it a little bit and it doesn't taste bad. So like, if it smells good and it feels good and it tastes good, it's definitely a win. So I'm obsessed with this. Like, this is an amazing, affordable setting spray. So if you're looking for anything, like I think it's cheaper than the MAC one. And the Urban Decay, I think it's like 15 bucks. Okay guys, so the next thing I bought was this Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I usually use the NARS one, or I think it's Maybelline, yeah, my Maybelline Age Rewind. But I just needed something with a little bit more coverage just because, I don't know, like my days are getting a little bit longer and like I just needed just something with a little bit more. So I got this in shade Nude, which I'll take out. And I've tried out before the Shape Tape and like it's great, but I just like to always like change things up a bit. So this one is the nude color. I bought it a little bit like a few shades lighter just because I just like need to hide my dark circles better, and then the winter gets a little bit crazy for me. Okay, so I know that wasn't a lot of like moisturizing things or like winter care, but I did that more in Sephora because those are like the things that I know are like, I just know works for me. So yes, Sephora. So the one thing I really went there for and I like absolutely love, I tried once and I was just obsessed, was the LANEIGE moisture cream. I think I'm saying that right, LANEIGE, right? I think it might be like a Korean beauty product, but it's super hydrating. And what I really like about this is that, like, well, first of all, it comes in this cute bottle. It's really, I don't know, cute, chic, just like easy to find. It looks like hydration. It looks like the water in the summertime that I want to be in right now. Like, it does have a little bit of a scent to it, and I'm not normally kind of like big on scented lotions and moisturizers just because I feel like that kind of tends to dry out my skin a bit more, or it just doesn't really do, yeah, it dries out my skin more. But this has a bit of a scent that's not overwhelming. It smells good. It's just, for me, it goes away after a couple of minutes, and I just like it. It's pretty much like really it's not really heavy, it's like medium, like a little bit heavy at first, but then it just gets really light. And usually I like to test things out on my hand first because I just know, like, by the feel of it, if it works with my skin. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's just usually how I pick something out. And I don't know if it has any oils to it or whatever, but it doesn't leave my face oily, which is great. Like, it hydrates it, it does its job, and I don't have like excess oil. It just like sinks into my pores and does what it has to do. It's not that expensive. It's 34 bucks. And it's amazing. So I definitely recommend it if you have, like, you know, combination skin. Next thing I bought was this Pharmacy Honey Butter lip balm. I usually use Smith's Mint Rose one, like the one that comes in the that you dip your finger in. But yeah, I just like, it's great. I think it's amazing. It's my favorite lip balm, but when I'm putting on like lipstick, it's a little bit too shiny, or it's just really shiny in general. So I just needed something that was a little bit toned down. And I mean, actually this kind of gets a little shiny, which I was a little bit bummed out about, but it seems like it's amazing. It definitely is less shinier than the, I don't know if you could see with the glare, probably not, but it's a little bit shiny. The Smith's is definitely way more shiny and way more glossy. Like, you literally, it looks like you put lip gloss on. So that was okay. I still need to find something that's gonna be able to go under my lipsticks over the winter, because yeah, you know, lipstick is a little bit drying, so you definitely need to moisturize before you put that on, and it's just like, it's definitely something you need over the winter. The next thing I got was this NARS foundation, which is Sheer Glow foundation. I don't know how I feel about the whole Sheer Glow thing. It's like medium coverage, I guess you would say, and it is definitely buildable, but I saw this girl in Sephora who looked like she had amazing skin, but not just amazing skin, like her foundation just looked amazing on her, and I think she was the manager because she was like running around and she kind of gave me an attitude, but I was like, hey, like, I know you're being a jerk, but what foundation are you using? Then she warmed up a little bit, but she recommended this one. She told me that she uses NARS, and she has like combination skin, or oil. I think she said dry or something like that, but she said that she uses NARS, so I picked up the NARS. So I don't know, hopefully this works out, but if not, I'm definitely going to exchange it to something with higher coverage. I got the color Barcelona in medium 4. I don't even know what that means, but Barcelona. And it comes in this little bottle, and I was a little bit surprised because I actually didn't, like, I've used NARS products. I've just used more like their blush and their concealer, so I didn't really have a lot of experience with like the foundations, which I know they're probably amazing, just like their concealers really are, so I can imagine that these are amazing too. But I didn't know that it doesn't come with a pump, and that like, I don't know, what is it with these like companies, and like, I mean, I don't know, like, you know, you spend so much money and like you expect them to have like the one thing it should come with, like the very important thing, and for me it's the pump, because I hate like having to, you know, like dump it on my hand, and then you dump too much, and then you waste a whole bunch of product. But it's like $6 for the pump, and that's annoying because I'm like, I'm gonna lose it. Like, I'm gonna lose the thing in a couple of months, and obviously they're trying to make money, and it's whatever, but yeah, that really pissed me off. So I have to buy that, and I don't even know where because they don't sell it in the stores. Anyway, I'm going on too much about this because it stressed me out. But yeah, it comes in this. Not obsessed with that. The next thing I got was this HUDA. I don't know why I call it. 3D highlighter palette, and it comes in this little case. So I've already opened this because I couldn't help myself. It's just how I am. I've already dipped my fingers in here, but I really liked this. At first I got the glow, I think it was on by Anastasia, the Anastasia glow kit, and it was just a bunch of highlighters. I didn't realize that this was actually something. I thought at first that this was a highlighter kit. Well, it is a palette, but it's not like, it's like, okay, I'll explain. So I got the Anastasia glow kit, which is just a bunch of powdered highlighters, which come in like lighter tones, and obviously you've probably seen what that is. It's really popular, but what I liked about this one is that it has 4 steps, right? And one is like the first one's a cream highlighter, so that would be like under, and it's so pretty, like, I don't know if you can see this. And then the third thing is a bronzer, so it's like amazing. So there's just so many uses to this palette. And then the last one is like a blush. So I think this is awesome because sometimes I don't have time to contour or to like do a bunch of stuff, so I needed something that like I could like not wear so much makeup and then just have this and just be like boom boom boom, you know. So yeah, like you guys, I miss the summer. Like look at this. I just needed something like this. It's gonna be quick and easy when I'm trying to like get out the door and still look put together and not have to wear like a lot of eyeshadow. So I just think this is perfect because again, you just slap all of these right on, and you know what, don't even go in order, it's fine, you're just gonna look sun-kissed. The consistency of everything is very pigmented and like just buttery, like it goes on so nicely. I'm actually wearing it right now, but it goes on nicely on your skin, so I'm obsessed with that. The next thing I got, which I didn't get at Sephora or Ulta, was this NYX matte eyeliner, and I've been on the market too for eyeliner just because the pens, the eyeliner pens or whatever, they just don't work for me for some reason. Like I don't know if it's my skin, it just doesn't, it's just my, I don't know, it's just my skin, but it doesn't work for me because they end up drying out so fast. So I got this NYX matte eyeliner, and it's one of these. I kind of like this, I don't know. So because I also feel like when the pens are like down, like they kind of like, the product goes too much on the brush and then it'll waste for some reason. I don't know if it's me just going crazy, but like with this I feel like I'm getting the product, you know, like I'm getting what I paid for instead of like the brush drying out. The last thing I got was this beauty blender because I just would get the cheap ones and they suck, so I was like, okay, it's time to invest in a beauty blender. But the amazing thing about this was that I was like I don't know, I just was contemplating it, I didn't know what to do. I'm like, I don't know if I really want to spend like 20 bucks on a beauty blender. So I was like, you know what, I changed my mind. I need to do this because for my skin, like I just need the best thing. So I went to Ricky's, which was kind of like where I was, and they were having like a 30% off on everything, so on like the whole store. So I got this for 13 bucks and it's usually 20, so it's like a steal. If you're around Ricky's, go there and see if they're still 30% off because I definitely think it's worth it. I'm gonna go maybe like tomorrow to see if it's still on sale, and I'm gonna pick up a bunch. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and close out this video because I forgot to charge my backup battery and my battery is dying on my camera. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and it was helpful in some way. Yeah, like, so a lot of these things like I bought and I feel like are going to be very helpful for the winter. I'm going to definitely come back and let you guys know what what are my favorites, what worked, what didn't. I definitely will be going on more and making way more videos now that I'm not sick. Well, getting past my sick. Hopefully I am immune to this weather now because I'm over being sick. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you for my next video. Thanks for watching.